If being down the patch, you'll just run off.
I know, right?
Thor, Flash, come here. Come here. What's up, goofball? What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Y'all are so silly. And here goes Flash.
I swear his neck is getting worse. Like it's coming to heads. Like they're about to like explode. Like,
Look at him playing.
right there.
Flash, Thor, come here. Y'all are so silly.
Hello.
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for returning. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those post notifications so you are notified every single time I drop a video and you don't miss not one video. Everybody in here, smash that like button, share this video, and drop a comment down below during the video, after the video, before the video, whatever you feel. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you like about the video. Let me know what you want to see next. You saw by the title and the thumbnail, we got a good one. So let's get straight into this groom. Also, you guys, make sure you're continuing to watch the ads. I know some of them can be a little lengthy, but watch them as much as you can for as long as you can. It truly does help support the channel and support me. It helps me to do this on a more full-time basis, and it really does keep me out in the algorithm as I've been, and keeps the channel growing. I really appreciate it and love you guys. Let's get back into the groom. Okay guys, so this is Flash, and Flash has a brother named Thor that you guys have seen in the beginning video when they were running around. Now, Flash he's something else. He's a little troublemaker. He's a little troublemaker. He's a spicy little dog, and he has a big personality because Thor has a big personality. Now, with Flash, I have to be a lot more stern than I have to with Thor. Thor listens. Thor just, he's got that poodle attitude, and so does Flash. Flash is a toy poodle, and Thor is a miniature poodle. Now, he is a little smaller than most miniature poodles, but he is a miniature poodle nonetheless. Now, I don't know if you guys remember me telling the story about the customer who took their dog to the vet, and the vet yelled at them for listening to the groomer. Well, this is the dog that was taken to the vet, and you guys are going to see what I was talking about in terms of it looks like yeast buildup that turned into a hot spot, but I know he's very itchy, and he's calmed down on his scratching since then, because this is probably about a month and a half ago that I recorded this, and he's calmed down on his itching a lot. He still has dry flaky skin, so I told the mom to put some fish oil tablets in his food, or just some salmon oil. I told her she could also do green lip mussels, but she has a shellfish allergy, so she can't do that, so she can't handle that. But she is going to do some salmon oil in their food to help with his skin and kind of re-moisturize his skin. But this is the little guy who I was saying he had some yeast spots on him, because he had one on his neck and he had one on his foot, but the vet said it was a hot spot, and kind of told her that the hot spot came because his hair is long, which is not a thing. But listen, I'm not gonna argue about where the hot spot came from. It's all cleared up now. His hair has taken a little bit of time to grow back, but it's grown back slowly but surely. Now, for his wash, I am washing him with the puppy shampoo all over. I only do one wash on him because he doesn't need 2 washes, but I did let him sit a little bit, and then I put some leave-in conditioner on him. Now, for Flash's groom, we're going to be doing his first full haircut, and she brings them in consistently. So she brings them in every 2 weeks, but Flash was having a hard time kind of grasping the grooming concept, so she started bringing him in once a week. But now he comes in every 2 weeks because he's gotten so much better than this video. In this video, he was a piece of work. And in the video, I actually called him small and mighty, because that's literally what he is. He's small and mighty. He's got a big personality, and he wants to do what he wants to do. He doesn't want you to do what he doesn't want to happen, and he's just a small dog with a big old mastiff personality. But you're gonna see when I groom him, it's gonna be very interesting because he is a spicy little firecracker. Several times I had to correct him for trying to quote unquote be friends with the Clippers, nibbling on my hand, trying to slowly bite me. It's an interesting groom for him. It is, but overall he did okay. He had a lot of things that he needed to work on, but I could tell she was getting to a point where she was frustrated because he wasn't getting his haircut, and she likes them in a haircut. But he is one of those puppies that I had to take my time with because he was not good for it. And when I say not good, I mean he would scream, throw his little body around, he would bite, he would thrash. It was just a lot for this little tiny dog with his little tiny body. So we worked together and we did a full haircut today, which he did a lot better for his full haircut than he would have done had I done it too soon. So I was pretty proud of him, but at the same time I had to correct him because he's, again, a little spicy somebody. Now, his brother Thor, the gray poodle that y'all saw in the beginning, he is another spicy one, but he really only gets that way for brushing, if you hit like a snag, or doing his nails. He really does not like his nails done, but he listens to me pretty well if I'm stern with him. Just using like a strict voice, he listens pretty well. Flash, on the other hand, likes to test his limits, even with the stern voice, and see what he can get away with and see what he can take charge of. But again, like I said, this has been like a month and a half ago, and he has greatly improved. Still throws his huge tantrum for his nails, but he lets me do it after he's done his fit. But he's gotten a lot better.
Flash, no. No. Huh? Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. I said no. No. Come here. No. Huh? She has no issues with her nails growing. Her nails are very thick. It's just when she gets gel, the gel thins it out and it breaks easily. I said no. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. No, I said no. You're not taking off. No. Sit your butt down. Sit down. Sit here. You stop it. He's gotta learn. I'll take him to the table. You're good. Ah, ah. Come here.
Now, up until this video, I have worked with Flash religiously to get him comfortable with everything, even down to the bath, where prior to this video I was washing his face and he was closing his eyes while I was washing his face. So I worked with him pretty consistently just to get him used to everything, but little dogs, little puppies are going to have their personalities. So he still tries to get away with things that he knows he's not going to get away with. So this is the hot spot here where I took a look at it just to kind of see. The vet shaved around it and they determined it was a hot spot, but he had yellow stuff coming out of it and it didn't look like just your average hot spot to me. Now a hot spot I guess could be anything, but it didn't look like your average one to me. It just had a lot going on, and from what goes on with the dogs down here down south, it was a mess. But it's all cleared up now. So for Flash, she wants the same haircut that I did on Thor. Now, usually she likes them fluffy all around like little teddy bears, but I switched his haircut up because his body was matted but his legs were fine. So I did a 7 on Thor's body with a 0 guard comb 5/8 on his legs. So she wanted the same thing for Flash. Now I didn't want to shave Flash in a 7 his very first go around because it's just a really short blade. So I did one step up and I did a 5 blade on him, which I think was okay. But shaving him down, I noticed that his fur was very thin, but as it's growing back in, it's looking a bit thicker. So we shall see how that goes. But I'm doing a 5 blade on his body, and then on his legs, I'm going to be doing 5/8, so a 0 guard comb on his legs. No, you gotta let me do it. You little spicy peanut. You little spicy peanut. Stay. Oh, you're so small under all of this. Stay. You got a tail. Yep. We're gonna get rid of it. So for the tops of his legs, I'm going to just kind of skim off halfway down his body. She doesn't mind the lamb cut look with the big fuller legs, but she prefers it blended. So I'm just going to skim down on his legs and kind of do the same thing for his back legs. I'm going to take it down, but I'm not going to take it down too short down his leg so I can blend it in well. So he still has the modified lamb cut. Hopefully it grows in thicker. You stay. No, stay. Flash, turn around. The clipper does not want to be friends with you. No. You're such a goofball. Goofy little face. Flash. We talked about this last week. You sit still. You let me clipper you. Don't try to make friends with the clipper. I said no. Right. Right. Stop. Stop. Clippers are not your friends. He's like, forget that belly band. I'm still sitting down. Mommy said she hacked at you because she was ready for you to get a haircut. But you wasn't ready for a haircut because you was tripping. No. No. Look at showing your little bell bottom legs.
say. Didn't I say don't lick the clippers? I told you, time and time again, you're not friends with it. No clipper friends. All right, let's get these legs.
So now I'm going to be starting his legs, and on his legs I'm going to be putting the 30 blade under the 5/8 guard comb, and I'm going to be doing that on his legs. So the 30 blade you always want to use because it cuts the smoothest under a guard comb.
Turn around.
You can use a 40, that'll cut even smoother, but I do not recommend using a 10 blade. I would only use a 30 or a 40. A 10 blade and a 15 blade, from my experience, can be a little too big for the guard comb. So always go with a shorter blade under there. And it's so funny, just me watching this video back and watching his behavior, I'm like, he's such a bad little boy. But he's so cute. So like, you'll see where he looks up at me, but you can see his little face, and it looks like he has like a little slight overbite, but he doesn't. But he is the cutest little bad little boy. It's just it's so funny to work with him, just to kind of see his personality develop as he gets older. And I'll re-record him and update his video on the channel, just not yet. I'll re-record him once he gets his full size so you guys can see. And to be honest, he's not much bigger than he is in this video. He may look bigger, but he's probably a good solid 5 pounds. 5 pounds of spiciness. That's what he is. Another funny thing is his last time that he came prior to this was a week prior to this, and he was perfect. Literally perfect. Like I said, he was resting his face in my hand while I was washing his face, closing his eyes, going to sleep. He just, today he was, today he chose violence.
You missed the personality. You and Thor.
Again, you guys, I know I haven't been responding to the comments, but I have been reading them. I am going to get to the comments and start responding. I've just been really busy. I had a lot going on. I'm going to be traveling, so I had a lot going on. But I did see one of the comments, and one of the comments stated that they love how I bathe the dogs. They've never seen another groomer wash the dogs as well as I do. But then they also said that they feel like I should be more affectionate to the dogs for grooming. Now, I haven't spoken about this in a while, and I know there's a bunch of new people on my channel, so I do just want to touch base on this really quickly, and that's it.
Look at you.
But look at him laying down. The dog is a is a mess. But to get back to it, I want to touch base. When you are grooming a dog, and a lot of my subscribers who have been here from the beginning know this, but when you are grooming a dog, you do not baby them, you do not coddle them, you do not do any affection towards them while you're grooming them, because grooming is a very serious matter, because you're dealing with sharp tools, you're dealing with scissors, clippers, you're dealing with things that can
Boy,
potentially
no.
injure the dog if the dog
You look at
moves
me
the
like
wrong
no.
way.
That
So
no.
dogs get
Go
attention
ahead, bite my
off
finger. Go
camera,
ahead.
which is why I
Does it help?
inserted
No,
that
you're still in the same
video
situation.
at
Now
the
get up.
beginning so y'all can see they do have
Yeah.
playtime, but playtime is
No.
not for the grooming
You,
table.
I'm
So
gonna hold it.
when you
I'm
see
gonna hold it.
me correcting him like you see me correcting him now, he's got an attitude because I'm holding his paw. I'm not going to
No,
let it
I'm
go.
holding it.
You never let it go when a
Have
dog
an
is having a
attitude.
fit, because then
Suck it
they
up.
associate you letting it go
I'm
with
gonna
them
hold. Don't
having
you
a
roll your
fit.
eyes at me.
So now you're teaching
No,
them that if they have a
I'm not
fit,
letting it go.
they'll get what they want.
I said no.
But as you can see, it's almost like he
You
rolled
gonna
his eyes at
no,
me.
no, no,
This dog is a character, I
no.
swear.
I'm not even holding it tight.
And when you
Can't look.
hear
You're puny.
dogs do
You puny
stuff
little
like
thing.
that, like when you hear them yelp, they're not being
You roll
hurt.
your eyes like you
He's
want
not
to.
being
I'm
hurt.
still not letting it go.
Dogs do that because they're not getting their way.
No,
He
you're
is
not being hurt, so
upset
stop
because
it.
he's not getting his way, because I will not let go of
He
his
tried to
paw.
bite me.
He's not being hurt. I'm not squeezing his paw. I'm not squeezing
He
him.
tried
I'm
to
not
bite me,
yanking his
Sandra. It
leg. I'm
was
not
the
doing anything
tiniest
to
little
hurt
bite
him.
on my finger.
He's literally causing his own discomfort because
Hey,
he's
look at me like, what you
trying
laughing at? I'm
to
laughing
get
at
out
you.
of the hold that I have on him, which
You
is
wanna
not a
act like a
tight
little
hold
monkey down here.
whatsoever. He just doesn't want it to happen. So now he's going to act like he's being injured. But he's not. He's clearly not.
Ah, ah, no,
So, all in
no,
all,
I'm not doing. Go ahead,
after
bite it. Nothing's
dogs
happening here.
are groomed is when they get the playtime, is when they get the
Nothing bad is
cuddles, is when they
happening here.
get the affection. But
This is
during the
why I waited
grooming,
so long
it's
to
a
give you a
very serious
haircut.
matter, so you will
It's
not see
crazy.
that.
Something in the water, Sandra, with these spicy little puppies.
And to be quite
I
frank,
know it's hard.
when you coddle dogs while you're grooming them, that just creates bad behavior. And that's why there's so many dogs that come to the grooming
Yeah, it
salon
does.
and act like Flash, or worse, because they get a whole bunch of coddling at home but not
Yeah, I
enough
figured.
correction. So in one of the videos where I did a puppy, I stated that you should not baby your dogs, and somebody had an issue with that, saying, who are you to tell people not to baby their dogs? I'm the groomer that got to deal with it. That's who I am. I'm the groomer that has to sit here and discipline your dog for trying to sit on the clippers, sit on the
Look
brush,
like you
bite the
biting into her
shears,
back
bite the
foot too.
clippers,
So you got tangles back
bite the nail trimmers, swallow the nail
there. Yep,
grinder.
look at that.
I am the groomer that has to deal with all this. So that's why we tell y'all how to deal with things at home that helps them for the grooming process so they don't get injured. Because those same people that get upset about saying don't do
You
this
know
to your
the
dog
vet
are
of
the
this
same people
dog.
that would lose
So
it
she
if
took
their
her
dog
dog to the
got
vet
cut by
for the
something.
spot on
So
his neck
listen to your
because I
groomer.
told
Your
her it looked
groomer
like
knows
meat.
what they're talking about.
And I still think it's
You
meat,
can
but you know, the vet was like,
play
"Why
with
would you
your
listen to
puppy,
her?"
you
She
can
literally
coddle
shamed
them
her
to
for
a
listening to
point,
the groomer.
but
She's like,
train
"Listen,
your
me and
dogs.
my groomer work
A
very hard
puppy
together
is not
to
a
keep my dogs
human
healthy.
baby, it is a
So they
dog.
are up close and personal with the skin more than
Treat
you are
them
because they
as
actually
such and train
you know,
them
and they
that
ate my
way
dogs or whatever."
so they understand
But
things
the
like this.
vet
Okay, I have to get
shamed
groomed.
her for the food that she buys for her dog. She said, "You buy terrible, cheap food for your dog. Why would you? First of all, where is the hospitality at anymore? Like, why would you talk to her like that?" Now, granted, what she's buying for her dog, I'm not a fan of, but I would never talk to her like that. She buys but what you're recommending is the same brand. You're literally recommending Purina. They're made in the same factory. It's not. So that's why it doesn't make any sense why they yelled at her for buying a Purina brand, only to recommend her another Purina brand. Uh huh. Yeah.
On his sanitary, I am doing a 10 blade in reverse
Oh, that's not
because
bad.
he is getting neutered soon. And then on his paw pads, I did a 30 blade. There wasn't much to do on his paw pads because, like I
Okay.
said, he was literally just there a week prior. But I still wanted to do it again just to keep him used to that
Good.
vibration on his paws.
I thought you said the Stella and Chewy he was doing good on, but he just wouldn't eat it. Uh-huh.
So now I'm prepping his face for the
Yeah.
guard comb. I'm going to be doing the same 5/8 on his face that I did on his legs, but I'm going to brush his fur out first just to make sure the guard comb goes fine through his face, and then I'm going to thin and shear his face and make sure everything is
Oh.
neat.
Yeah. He would have had it already. Yeah. But you know what? Sometimes those allergy shots don't work for every dog. Well, that's good. Or the food. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's not cheap. I didn't like the smell of the Stella and Chewy. It was too fishy. Yeah, it was. That fish smell was strong. Oh my goodness. You could smell it through the house as soon as we opened the bag. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, what is that?" It's like the dog food. I'm sorry. Stop. Huh? Uh-huh. Really? He waits till you get home? He waits until you get home?
See, just watching this, Flash knows
Oh,
what
he's
to
a
do.
nighttime eater.
He knows he's not supposed to do certain things. He just he
My
just
dog can
chooses
eat
to do it because
24/7
he's a
if I let him.
puppy and that's what they want. I want to
Good
do
little
this.
self.
You're gonna let me do it, or you're not gonna let me do it. Well, I'm gonna scream at you.
You're okay. You're a funny looking little thing, ain't you?
So now I'm gonna go through his face with my thinning shears. Well, first I'm gonna use my comb, and then I'm gonna go through with the thinning shears to clean up his face and make sure everything is even all around and there's no sticky outies.
Your hair is so much different than Thor's. Thor's hair sticks out. It's a comb. Calm down. Come here. Uh-uh. She likes your eyes really out there. Really pronounced. So cute little personality, little having dog. Just get these ears out of the way. Come here. Don't do that while I got your face. Okay. Oh, aren't you cute? Little bad bud.
Now, the owner likes a tighter muzzle on Thor and Flash, so I have to scissor it pretty tight to the chin and still make it kind of round.
Good boy. Mm-mm. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. Spam risk. Ugh. I don't like it. You have a very different coat texture. Your hair is more straight than curly. It lays flat to your face. I don't like it. Ah! Don't you move. That's your eye. I don't like it, Thor. I mean, Flash. I don't like it. Stay. Good boy. Something I can't pinpoint it. Ah, ah, ah. Come here. It's getting better. Ah, ah, come here. Come here. Trying not to take too much off. Look at you falling asleep. Ah, ah, ah. I'm not going to take too much off of this area. Stop it. Ah, let me see. It looks a little better. It looks a little better. Still not a huge fan of it, but it'll do. Let some of the hair in front of your eyes grow in a little bit more. So we're just neaten it up a little bit. You getting tired, Flash? Did you tire yourself out? Good, maybe the rest of your haircut will be easy.
So for his paw pads, I'm just going to go back over them and get the little dusting off with the 30. Like I said earlier in the video, he was just in a week prior to this, so there's not much that I have to take off. It's just to keep him used to the vibration on his paws and the fact that there will be clippers in between his paw pads and each toe.
Don't you think about it. Yeah, you stay right there. No. No. No.
Now for his nails, he's never been a fan of. He's still not a fan of them, but he's gotten a little better, but he still throws his temper tantrum. He still tries to get me to stop doing it, but he understands that it's not going to happen. It's not going to like, I'm not going to stop, but he still has to feel like he needs to throw his temper tantrum.
On me. We ain't doing nothing to you. No. No. Don't you bite my watch. Don't you bite my watch. Get. No.
Look at his little face. Y'all saw that? Y'all saw him go after the Dremel. That's what I'm talking about right there. Dogs try and go after because they think they're so tough. They try and go after something so dangerous, and they realize he can't. Look at him side-eyeing it. He's a mess. He's a mess. He's such a little. He's a little bad, but look at him. Look at him tossing his little body around. Just. It's just watching this, and then he looks at you with those innocent eyes because he knows he's cute. He knows he's cute. Look at his little face. Oh, he's a mess. Just a mess.
Your little tiny thing.
And I don't know if y'all caught that, but his paw actually changed the interface to my watch, and I don't catch it until later on in the video. You'll see it. But I'm like, when did he do this? The dog, he's a character. He's a character.
Not too long ago, he's got a little puppy pit bull. I was like, yeah, it said cash on. He was like, yeah, I remember. Yeah. There you go. You old troll. Come on. But see, that's what happens when you be bouncing around. Every time I get to this foot, you got an attitude about it. Turn around. No. Up, little boy. No.
So now I'm going to go in with my straights. Now I love straights. I use curves only on dogs where the owner wants a really, really round face or a really, really round anything. But I almost always use my straights. I love my rainbow straights. They cut so smooth. If I need these sharpened, I do have backup straights that I use, but these are by far my favorite shears that I've ever had. Now, I'm going to go through with my straights and blend the line so there's not a obvious divide in between his body and where his legs get longer.
Oh my goodness, if this phone don't stop ringing. No, no, no. No. You're not sitting. No, you're not sitting down. I watched you first, and you was in your cage all morning. You fine. And all you did was bark in there like a mad dog. You definitely fine. Nope. Yeah, why you looking so sad? Because I won't let you sit down? You sat down in your crate. And you sat in the back and you yelled like a little mad dog. The whole time. Because you had an attitude because you was in the crate. I'm going to take a video of you next time. No, no, no. No. See, you know what no mean. I can tell they tell you that at home. Because you be getting in this stuff. You be getting in this stuff at home, I can tell. Mr. Personality. Nope, no. These are shears. Do not touch them. No. 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 Don't turn your back to me. No. 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 Look at this. Flash. Stop chewing on that. What? Look at this. Let it go. Let it go. No chewing. No. 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 Look at you. Look. What is this? Off. No. No, no, no. No. Only way your little tiny butt gonna go home is if you're done. And if you don't let me finish, you'll never go home. I don't care about you having no attitude. Turn around. You got one leg left. changed my watch look. Look what you did. My watch did not look like that. You little troll. Yeah, you. How you even do that? No, right. He changed what my watch looked like. That's hilarious. Don't try to look all innocent because you got little puppy eyes. You was acting like a little tornado. I'm gonna call you Taz from now on. Taz. He was chocolate just like you. You're so cute.
Okay, so now I'm putting the finishing touches up on Flash, just finishing up his haircut, cleaning up his face, and just gonna do a look over on his body just to make sure everything is even and up to the owner's standards. But before we get to the final video, we're going to take a quick flashback. This is what he looked like when he first came in, just a mess. And this is his after. What a beautiful transformation. I think he looks so stinking cute. And he's just the cutest little dog with the cutest little nose. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys smash that like button, share this video, drop a comment down below, do all that fancy YouTube stuff. I love you guys. Train your dogs for grooming. Make sure you watch every video straight through. Watch those ads. Enjoy the videos. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you guys.